I'm alive.
We are live. Hello and good evening, everybody. As you can see from the title of this amazing stream that will count 1 to 2 viewers, hopefully, it's my super serious game, and I'm your super serious DM, Giorgio. And we are going to be playing something even more obscure than we did last time that I master something for these beautiful people here, but Becky, because she hates my guts. But now she decided to partake in this game of Streben. I hope I pronounced that right, but I don't speak German, and apparently this game is set in
Streben.
Germany. Streben, yes, even though it's being written by Italian folks. So, yeah. The thingy that I showed you is the DM screen and the core rulebook. That's that's it. Super easy, super fun, and super easy to go. So easy, in fact, that it doesn't have like a character sheet. That's why I didn't send you anything your way. And as I said, I do believe we were off air last week that I started skim reading through this rulebook. All characters start with 3 characteristics that determine their hit points and so on, and a feat. And basically, it's sort of like Tulu in terms of mechanics. Whether you got some points in a characteristics, you have to roll that number or under in order to make a pass. Sounds easy. The points go 1 to 5, and then, of course, the 6 represents the critical fail, while 1 the critical success. I mean, not it's not really a matter of critical because they don't necessarily entail anything other than being successful or failures. Yeah. I mean, it's not like corporations where you throw a double that has some sort of effect per Becky's house rules. It's just an automatic success or an automatic failure. That's all that it is. Okay, it's very easy. And before explaining a little bit of the, let's say, the setting and the lore of this campaign, I just want to go through with you in a character creation, which is very easy. And again, there's no character sheet, so you can just open a notepad page or grab a sheet of paper in order to write everything down. So basically, your characters are German. So start thinking about some German sounding names like Klaus or Oleg. No, Oleg doesn't sound German.
Oleg's Russian,
That's
or at
very
least
Russian,
Slavic.
yes. Slavic, indeed. By the way, Olga. Olga sounds more German than Oleg. But
Olga is
then
also
again,
Russian.
is it? Fuck me,
Mm.
I'm being super
Or
racist
Ukrainian.
without trying to be, yes. But then again, you are humans that somehow, and we'll get to that in a second, can and will um, put their hands on magic. As in, you'll gain maybe artifacts or you're able to do some magic, whether you want it or not. Okay? So basically, you got 3 characteristics that I translated as follows, which basically are body, mind, and wits. Just to give it some generic enough translations. And when it comes to body, the point determines your total of hit points, as in you take your body value and multiply it by 2, and you will be asked to do, let's call it saving throw for easier reasons. You will be asked to roll a body saving throw for every time you will face challenges about strength or stamina or hit rolls. I'm trying to eat that goblin over there. Okay, that's a roll. That's a body check, or anything physical, really, as in climbing, punching, trying to. Um, oh, damn it! My English brain is not working. I'm sorry. I just need the DeepL opened. I am so sorry. Okay, if you try to parry, let's say with a shield or with your own body, or anything physical, really. And of course, as I said before, whether you roll equal or under to your value, that's considered a pass. With a 1, it's an automatic pass. With a 6, it's an automatic failure. When it comes to mind, that determines your magic points, which is the mind value multiplied by 2. And you will be asked for a mind check for every time you will try to cast a spell. Remember specific intel. Try to understand a language other than your own, to read the content of the manuscripts, and so on. So all the intelligence-based check in D&D to make it easy. When it comes to wits, that's your luck points. So you got a little bit of Cthulhu-ish mechanics in there. That's your luck points are the wits points divided by 2, rounded down. Okay, and you will be asked to make a wits roll every time you try to cast a spell, which is a charm spell. So most spells go on mind, the charm spells goes on wits. Whether you try to listen and see what's happening, like to find traps, or to try and understand what two people are saying, whispering in each other's ears, or anything agility based. And that's basically it when it comes to what the characteristics are for. How do you determine it? Your values can go from 1 to 5, and you got 8 points to spend in between them. Wherever you please. The minimum is 1, cannot go down to 0. The maximum is 5, cannot go over 5. Given that all of you have your mics off, I don't know if I'm saying something stupid or if you're getting the gist of what I'm saying. It's very easy, but my accent is shit as always.
Sorry,
I
are you still talking?
I have my I had my finger on the I have my finger poised on the mute button for when you come up with another name that's supposedly German but isn't.
Oh wow, thank you. That's very kind of you. So,
So on
of
to
course,
5.
let's
Okay.
open the German name generator and your calculators for make.
When you
some up to
say
8.
when you say charm spells, do you mean kind of like minor sort of cantrips, or do you mean literally spells around being charming or charming people?
Okay, so basically I was about to tell that in a second. Magics are divided into 3 kinds, which is let's call it impulse magic, which is instantaneous and you can cast them in combat. You got ritual magic that need to be cast outside of combat and require some more time. And then you got charm spells that can be executed at any time. The main difference is that, as I was saying before, and as a parallel rule to that, whenever you cast a charm spell, the object of that spell, whether it is a person or a creature, has a saving throw on wits rather than on mind. That's the only difference. Sophia Meyer von Lippe, Detmold, okay.
But in terms of the nature around like charm spells, do they do anything specific, or can they be pretty much anything?
They can and usually determine somebody's relation to you. Charm spell. Let's see it in. Oh God damn it! In I can't talk tonight. I'm so sorry. In D&D terms, any sort of charm spell usually makes somebody a friend if they are hostile towards you, or make
Okay,
them
so
hostile towards their allies.
right, so it is literally charming people or kind of around that. Okay.
Yeah, basically, yes. We'll get to that in a second. Also, because as I made it clear last time, I will refrain. I will not rephrase it. I'm not that custom with the game. I'm not custom like at all. So this rule book gives plenty of agency to players to come up with their ideas of spells and fits that we'll see in a second. But if you are okay with this, I will stick to what's already being written so that we can all get custom with the rules and how they work, etc., before starting to make shit up on our own, if you don't mind. Okay, so Becky has sent her stats already. Okay. I just want to check something. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, to be completely honest, let's say Becky, because I don't want you to be like under optimized.
Have I fucked up already?
No, 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 no. You
It's just because
did.
you hate me.
No, no, no. I mean, I do hate you, but that's not what I meant. No, the thing is that here it says that the minimum is 1, but it doesn't explicit the fact that you start at 0. Okay, so one can assume that you got your base of 1 points per characteristics, and you add additional 8 points to that.
Oh, okay.
No, no,
Well,
no. That's not. It's not explicit. That's how I'm interpreting things.
That's
So
kind of
let's
what I
make
was
it.
thinking as well, so yeah.
Yeah. So I would rather you make it as in you're starting from 1, because you can go lower than that, and then you add your 8 points however you see fit. So you are basically 3 points short.
Okay.
Okay. So your body is up to okay, so basically you did put
So
everything up to 1. That makes your HP to 10, your magic points to 4, and your luck points to 2. I'm taking notes so that I will have your characters on screen at all times. Okay, so your name is Mia Sophia Meyer von Lippe Detmond for the friends. You're muted, Becky.
Muted.
Detmold is just a note for me. That's where she's from. Well, that's what Lip translates. So Lip is the Prussian name for the city of Detmold, which is one of the old princely states.
Okay, so let's see if Lippe or Detmold are still a thing, because
right, okay.
they might not be a thing anymore.
I mean, the name would still exist, right? It's just Von just means of. It's usually used by people who've descended from somebody of note.
So,
But I just feel it sounds more German when you say Von.
regarding your whereabouts, I will put like an asterisk on that, and we'll see that why in a sec. So,
Okay.
Phil is, I assume, Joppa rather than Joppa.
Yep.
You got body of 4, mind of 4, spirits of 3. So you got HP of 10, magic points of...
Yeah, I didn't
No,
change.
that's 8. Sorry, that's 8. That's not 10.
I
That's
didn't
8.
change them. I didn't update them.
Oh, times
Yeah,
by 2.
no
Okay,
issue.
so...
And luck points of 1.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Just
thought
let
it
me
was
double
one-
check.
1.5 rounded up.
Per accesso. Just a sec, because I might have mistranslated that. Oh no, it's rounded up. I'm sorry. I mistranslated it, so you got 2 luck points, while Becky has 2 because, she got a
So,
even number.
hit points and magic points of the body and mind times 2. Luck is half your wits rounded up, you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay. I need a name. Let's see.
Okay, so that's not the Atlas that I'm needing, is this one. Okay. Okay, Kaspar Vogel.
Vogel.
Alright. Which gives you a body of 3, a mind of 3, and wits of 5. So that's a 6, that's a 6, and that's a 2. No, it's a 2. It's a 3. Yeah.
It's a 3.
Okay. Yeah, my bad. I can't do math. Okay, so all your characters starts with 100 denarius.
Oh,
Let's
so
call it money thingies.
money thingies.
Yes. And I got some example of what you might want to buy, which is like armor, different set of weapons, a shield, adventure equipment, lockpicks, and other trap-related stuff, and ritual components.
Yes.
Okay, so as I was saying, you got like a starting to 100 denarius. Denarius are they called, right? Denarius, yes. And I'm writing down like a little bit of prices so you can make up your mind. So you got light armors, okay. Okay, I'm not listing stuff you can't buy because that would be cool, but to another time. Okay. I'm just listing the prices and then I'm telling you how they actually work for their little rules. Rendered is 30 and okay, then you got shield that is 10, adventurers kit is 10, lockpicks etc. is 20, ritual components are 5 per ritual. So basically, as you might have already made out, have made out on your own, the rules are very, very simple. As in, as you can see, the weapons, I divided it in short, long, two-handed, and ranged. That's because all short weapons do 1 extra damage. Long weapons do 2 extra damages, points of damage rather, sorry. Two-handed weapons do 3 points of additional damage, but makes you unable to uphold anything else or cast magic. When it comes to ranged weapons, the hit rolls are rolled on wits rather than on strength. On body, that's all the other weapons. They make 3 points of damage and can only be used at a range, and makes you also unable to cast spells or hold anything else. Whether it is a crossbow or a longbow, they all work the same. A shield will give you a +1 to the body checks to parry. Then we'll also see how the combat actually works, so that you can make your choice. When it comes to adventurous kit, you got a backpack, rope, a lantern, a sleeping bag, some supplies, and oh fuck me, a flint to start fires, etc. While by lockpicks and etc., I mean all the things that will help you to disarm a trap or open a closed door. I also written down that ritual components are to be considered per ritual. So you don't have to exactly tell me what's in the components you are picking, just for how many rituals you are keen on buying them. We'll also get to that in a second. Okay. So that you can make up your mind of which kind of weapons to take. Basically, in every combat, per turn, you got 2 actions, okay? Which is either to move or to make a check on one of your characteristics, whether it is a magic check or a hit roll, melee or ranged. But if you are attacked by something or someone, you always get a reaction, whether it is to try and dodge or to try and parry if you have a shield, or even if you don't, you take the whole damage to that. And every check, as I said, is done by rolling a d6 and considering as a success every score that equals or is lower than your characteristics you're rolling on. And the base damage is always 1, besides what kind of weapon you're using. As in, I'm punching this goblin in the face, I'm giving it 1 damage. If I got a short weapon, whether it is a dagger or an axe or etc., that's automatically 2. It's a long sword, it's 3. It's like battle axe, two-handed, it's 4. To this damage is subtracted the value of eventual armor that people have. For example, the light armors that you are able to buy reduce damage by 1, and mediums reduce it by 2. Just to put things into perspective. And all of you start with a feature, with a feat, to call it in again in D&D terms. Okay. I'm just reading it so that it's easier for me to explain things later. Okay. So basically, you all start with a feat, like you are human fighter in D&D.jpg, and you're able to gain additional feats or additional characteristic points every end of story, of arc, you might call it. And yeah, it's really up to me. So everyone will get something but Becky, because she made it clear that I had her already. So yeah. I mean, I can take jabs at you while I'm DMing. Don't be sad, Becky. Come on. You look at me with the puppy eyes.
I thought, I'll take a chance. I'll play one of Giorgio's games again. I haven't done since Pathfinder because
Maybe I should.
Oh yeah,
Maybe I should run Cold Cthulhu so your characters can bicker at each other, and that'll be cathartic for you.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know where this hostility comes from.
Oh, just give me a. No, sorry. I read something.
It's his way of working through corporation-related trauma.
Yeah.
I think he fancies.
It affects us all differently.
Hostile. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Just covering up his big crush.
Okay.
Oh, that went right over his head.
Oh dear.
Probably for the best.
Okay, so I don't want to be like that DM, but it's not specified. No. It's not specified how many spells you get at character creation. So I don't know whether you start with none unless you get like the specific feat, but that sounds dumb. Or if you get one each. Make it make sense. Yes. Non una descrizione. Tua sorella. All right, fuck it. So I'll say you all start with one spell, one known spell. If you got something in mind, we can try and see if that's already being written down by the character creators. If not, you will roll 2d6s and see what comes at you.
So we do need more than one d6.
Just for this thingy. Okay, so you want to go with magic first or with feats?
I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7, but
magic.
you didn't tell me. Magic, okay, magic it is. So, Becky, you rolled a 7, that's fine, but you were thinking about a ritual magic or like an instantaneous magic?
So ritual's the one that used wits, right?
No.
They both use mind.
Charm. All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm going to suck at it. So, but ritual, I got some components. I'll do a ritual.
Okay. And you rolled a 7, but
I did.
What
Very
kind
average.
of dice did you roll?
What kind of dice? I rolled 2d6s. I rolled a 1 and a 6.
A 1 and a 6. That's what I wanted to know. 1 and 6. Oh shit. No, I suggest you roll again because you will never be able to cast it. It's cost, the one that I'm reading here, is 6 magic points.
I don't have that many.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you to re-roll again.
If you do a 6 then a 1. What does that come out as?
Of one of the
Nah.
six.
No, it's no different. But okay,
No
so you
different.
got like two. No, you got 4 magic points. So let me see. You got a strong body.
How about a 1 and a
Oh,
1? So just roll a 1 and a 1.
okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it's called Antidote. It does cost you 2 magic points. And again, as a ritual, it cannot be cast in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So basically, it is the ritual is taken into a tiny circle and allows everybody into the circle to be cured of their poisoning. It does require 3 rounds to be set up, but still you cannot use it in combat.
Okay.
Do you like it? Do you prefer to roll and
I
find
love
something
it
else?
because I'm so positive and friendly towards everything that you say to me. So I love it.
Okay, so we are doing magic. Do
I rolled a
Just
2 and a 4.
Again on instant magic or ritual magic? What are you thinking about?
I'm gonna go with the ritual magic as well.
Ritual magic. So 2 and 4. That's a weapon enchantment.
Oh, very
That's-
nice. Okay.
That's 2 points of cost to cast, and it does disappear after 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! Unless it is a magical build sword. In that case, the enchantment is everlasting. No weapons can be enchanted twice.
Okay.
And what it does, you guessed it, makes a weapon magic of any kind, giving it an extra damage and the ability to wound ghosts. That, of course, in a German sounding game are called Spectrum. I don't know if that's a word or not, but yeah, that's
It
what
is.
it's called.
Yes.
Okay, so you got the enchant. That's not how you spell it. Weapon. I'm writing the cost in brackets. What about you, Phil?
I got double 4s.
Double force. Let me see what it is. Double force. Double force is. Ooh,
I was thinking instinctive spells, magic.
instinctive spells. Okay. Double force is. Ooh. The invisible witness.
Invisible witness.
Yeah, it does cost 3. And basically, what you do is you leave your body for a scene or for not that many minutes and are ethereal. You can now go through solid objects and you can fluctuate in every direction with no bounds. You cannot be seen or harmed, but you can feel everything that surrounds you and cast other instinctive spells that don't cause any harm or damage. But
Okay.
in the meantime, of course, your body stands prone and is vulnerable.
Gotcha.
It's like
Sorry,
you
how long
drop.
did you say? How long
Sorry?
did you say it lasted for?
For a scene or for a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Invisible witness. And it is 3 points to cast. Yes. Yeah, you have plenty. Oh no, I didn't. I needed this open. Okay. Then again, when it comes to features, okay, they are all written keeping in mind that you can always defend yourself in combat just once per turn. Ones are always successes and sixes are always failure. And at 0 hit points, you're dead. There are not that saving throws. Once you reach 0, you never go alive again unless somebody grants you a second life, but that's going to be a lot of denarius or a lot of magic points to be spent. And okay, there's plenty which I did not bother to translate for you because I'm a dick. But then again, if you were thinking about something particular for your character, as in I wanted to make it somewhat agile or somewhat bulky or silver tongued or whatever, I can see and try and find something that fits what's your idea of a character have in mind, aligned with it or not. Just to make it like some example, as a feat you got stealth that basically allows you to re-roll which check failed while you try to move quietly and unseen. You can always try, but this gives you a free reroll, and as does the pickpocket one, but for try to pickpocket people or disarm traps. You got like the Charmer, where the character gets 2 charm spells. That was
Me,
what
please.
I was saying. Okay, so you got the Charmer, and I'm writing it down. Then we will see in a second what kind of charm spells are there. 2 extra spells. There's also the Ritualist, where people gain 2 additional rituals. I mean, yes. You got the Colossus feat, where your base damage gets from 1 to 2, but you get a malus of 1 to dodging. A penalty of 1, sorry, rather than a malus, because, yeah.
I'll take Colossus.
You take Colossus, alright. So I'm writing it down. Oh no, fuck. Okay. This was Jason's, okay. And you had something in mind, Phil, or you want me to read some more feats so that you can make up your mind? You're muted though.
You're still muted.
You're still muted, mate.
I was going to go in fighter, so maybe something combat based.
Combat based. So let me see. Okay, so you might be interested in a favorite weapon. So
Okay.
with a specific kind of melee weapon, whether it is short, long, or two-handed, you negate 1 point of armor from your opponents.
I'll go with that. Thank you.
You know what?
Or
I'll take that instead because that's like mine only without the disadvantage.
okay, so you got the what is your favorite weapon then?
Two-hander.
Okay. Do you want that too, Phil, or do you want something else?
No, I'll go with favorite weapon.
Okay, because you can also be born archer, which gives
I don't
you
have
a bonus with
bow.
a ranged weapon, or you can be like oh god damn it, you can be an unfair fighter, which makes it as you can spend 1 luck points to make sure that your it does it even if you failed. Or you might Mm-mm. What the fuck is this? I'm not reading that because I don't know. Okay, so you don't have like a ranged weapon, you say.
No.
Okay, do you have any short or long weapons by any chance?
Long weapon.
Okay, so you might get the stealth attack, which says that if you're using short or long weapons, you get a +1 to hit and a +1 on your first attack if you hit an opponent that's already engaged in a combat or is unaware of you.
I'll go for that, I think. Stealth combat.
All right.
So I've just discovered that apparently there is an English version of Streben available, and it's
Is it?
only
Oh,
£3.
is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very cheap.
So,
+1 hit. So if you want to get that one, you will see what I'm talking about, and you will be able to backtrack on your character sheets if there's something that I didn't read to you, so you see more fit for a character. Okay, so I didn't forget about you, Jason, because you said you took the Charmer.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. There are only 2 charm spells that you can choose from. Hope you like them. Okay, so there is. God damn it. Hallucination. Is that a thing?
Hallucination. Yes.
Okay, so you got hallucination or mass hallucination. Okay, so basically the singular target hallucination as a cost of 1, and if the creature does not resist you, for the next round we'll have an audio. God damn it! It's very stupidly written. This audiovisual hallucination of the kind that you desire. You choose what this what the object of your spell sees and hears as well. And okay, while the mass hallucination has a cost of 2, and basically allows you to charm all the opponents that are in your same area in high line or here line that can both see and hear you, so even a crowded town square for that matter. And again, all the ones that will fail this roll for 5 rounds will see and hear what you want them to see and hear.
Okay.
And this one has the cost of 2 because I don't recall if I already told you so or not.
You did.
All right. I'm dumb, but not that dumb. Okay. Okay. Also, there are all the rules to like make our own spells, but I will save them for like a few sessions in, so that we can determine if you want to keep playing this game or not, if we like it. Oh yeah, that's exactly the game.
It's
On
permanent
Drive to
GM now.
RPG. No. No, thank you. Very no. Okay, so I mean, it's very cheap, and I do believe you will only get like this one, which is the core master screen.
Yeah. It's only like 12 pages and like a core thing. It's
12 pages.
yes.
What's in all those pages? I mean, you might be getting the whole fucking thing when it comes to the compendium and the Atlas of the Empire. That's what it's called. It's pretty high sounding. But yeah, you might get everything you need to see if there's something else you would like your character to be or do. And we can backtrack it next time we play. And I do believe it is all for the time being. Yes.
It is nice and easy.
Sorry?
It's nice and easy.
Yeah, by the looks of it, yes. Also, the combat should be very smooth. As in, whether you hit, you do your base damage, then you add your weapons. That's it. Did you have a chance to look at your equipment already?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
All of
spent
you?
all my money.
Okay,
too.
so you got... Okay. So did you, Becky? Okay, you're all at
Yeah.
zero money.
No, I kept 5 money just in case I needed a coin in game.
Okay.
Becky's buying lunch and
No. Make me.
Exactly.
No, some random stranger is buying lunch when I steal their money. Or con them out of it is more likely.
Okay. So before calling a little recess from this character jang that it's already over, I will give you a little bit of intel about the world that is set in Streben. So basically, it's the year 1220, and the apocalypse came. It's not common knowledge what actually happened, but a big meteorite, like a flaming death, skyrocketed over Europe and sank into the Mediterranean Sea. A loud bang came from it, and basically there were deaths in the thousands. But after that, so not only a lot of people died because of this blast, but monsters came out. And there were every sort of abominations ready to kill everybody they saw. Yeah, Italy is not a thing anymore because the game is set in Germany. So one might assume that Italy is gone forever. And basically what happened, these abominations came out from God knows where and started attacking every city that wasn't properly defended. So the kingdom of man were falling one after the other. And in a second time, the Mischlings came being, which is some sort of hybrids between animal and humans, with the strength of an animal, let's say a boar or a bear, and the intelligence of a man. They were like weaker than most 100% monsters, but they were intelligent, and started organizing themselves into communities and kingdoms and whatnot. It's been decades of chaos and destructions, but from the Holy Roman Empire, from its ashes rather, came to be the the Empire of Heroes, so it's called itself. It's the union of 9 major fortified cities that stand against the total destruction of these monsters. And everything, and this empire said that everyone who would have proved to be deserving of the title might become the champion of its city. And in the case that the emperor died, sorry, the new emperor will be choosing among these 9 champions of the 9 cities. The 9 cities, to be honest with you, are all German cities, as you can and will see from this tiny map here, that of course looks like shit because it's a stupid webcam, but basically are the city of Nuremberg, Stuttgart, Lübeck, Bremen, Köln, Dortmund, and Frankfurt.
And Magdeburg and Regensburg, apparently.
Yeah. No, sorry, the last 2?
Magdeburg.
Oh yeah, my bad. They
Regensburg.
were on the page that I didn't see, so there's 2 more, of course. Okay, so basically there is the emperor that guides what's left of humanity. There is the magister that embodies this new religion, who welcomes under its wings all the I don't know how that's translated in your manual, but marked, I don't like it.
Well, there's the Magisterium. Dictates enshrined in the Magisterium or Magisterium, the new religion that enchains it to itself all the marked individuals able to manipulate magic.
I don't like this word at all. Marked, which is basically what you are, and declares as outlaw every trace of the past, as you can probably see in your PDF. So basically that's the idea of where you are moving. So you're able to do magic, but you need to be very cautionary of how to use it, because it's strictly controlled by the magisterium, as you said, or magisterium, depends on how you want to pronounce it.
There's also basically a black market called a Schatzjäger, or the people who are among it, called a Schatzjäger.
I was about to get there, because before we take a slight break, you can choose. Yeah, basically shit cats. Yes, you can be a shit stain or a shit cats, depending on how you feel like playing. No, basically Schatzjäger. Again, I don't speak German.
I assume it's Jäger, but there's no umlaut, so maybe, but
yeah, I don't know. So
be an umlaut in Jaeger.
yes, there would.
So basically, it's up to you whether
Actually, no, it's JA.
you
isn't it?
decide to be part of the
Oh, yeah.
militia that protects the cities, part of the magisterium or mercenaries, or parts of this Schatzjäger. Schatzjäger, is it?
No, it's just with an A. I was wrong about the umlaut. I forgot there's an A in for Jaeger.
Yeah, I'll be a shit cat. I don't know what it is, but I'll be a shit cat.
So basically, Schatzjäger are like tomb raiders. So are those kind of people that ventures outside of the safe walls of the city to hopefully find a ruin, and hopefully in that ruin find something of value to sell on the black market.
Say the criminal.
So
That's basically
Lara,
what
does
it's
my
looked
ass
at.
look too small in this Croft Jones?
Indeed. Oh, you got a width of 4, so you can climb ledges by doing handstands.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, then what
Body
can
of
you do when
5,
you've got
so my tits are
5?
actually round.
They got an high definition for them to be round
The
rather than
ringmaster.
pointy. All right. So the only thing is that for this first adventure, which being written for the game, which is the Travemünde Witch, the only the only limit that I'm giving you is that you all need to be friends. Somehow, you need to know each other, and all of you should be coming from Lübeck.
Lubeck.
That's
From
why
Lubeck? Travelling out of Lubeck, or just from there?
You should be from Lübeck. Let's say that it's given that it's very dangerous to travel from one city to another. I would see that it is more common for you to actually being born and raised there rather than arrived at a certain
No, that's
point.
fine. When I was saying, Lip is the name of the character, that is the Prussian name for Detmold, or the place that's now called Detmold. But the
Let me
Prussian name
see
is
where-
Lip, so the name is from the Prussian.
Yeah, I just wanted to see, give or take, where that is in order to
No
see.
idea. It's just a name, right?
Yeah, it's just a name, but I wanted to see if it might have been like a province of one of these fortified cities.
It was one of the old princely cities. In Bielefeld. Sorry.
What the fuck? Let's do
Northeast of Dortmund, southwest of Hanover.
Yeah, I'm just double checking on maps. God damn it. Okay, so it might have been like a province or Bremen or Dortmund. Yeah, Dortmund it's closer. So we can determine that
It's just
Lippe is it's just a name, but if you want to make it like an actual place, it could be like a fortified village outside of Dortmund that somehow is still standing, but of course it doesn't have its own militia. It strongly depends on what Dortmund sends their way. And seems like a good time to call a short break. Yeah, sorry, Jason. Yeah, tell me.
May I make one request, actually, because I've just spotted something in the rulebook. Apparently, ranged weapons are tested on spirit or wits. So it would make way more sense for me to have a ranged weapon than what I've got, which is a long weapon. So do you mind if I change?
No, please do. I thought I would have told you so, but
If
yeah, we
if
might have
so,
named.
I didn't hear it or remember.
No, no. It's not an issue. So again, you got time to also next session to see if you would have built differently your character, and we can backtrack. It's no issue. It's a new game for everybody, so we'll see how
In
that
that
goes
case,
even next
I
week.
still have a bit of money.
All right. And if you don't have any more questions, I will call for a short break and see you in 5 minutes. Is that all right?
Okay.
Sure
All
thing.
right. See you in 5.
Cheers.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 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 Does everything works with your characters just of yet? Do you have any questions? Does something not work with you? Do you need any clarifications or whatnot?
It seems straightforward enough.
Yeah, everything's
Yeah, it
good so
is.
far.
Yeah, you can criticise this one and we do it all wrong, Giorgio.
We'll see how that goes.
Huh?
Okay. And okay, is everything all right with you, Jason, as well? Do you need any more clarification about rules or your character or
Oh, with the game. I thought you meant in general.
not the game? Yes.
Yes, actually, yes. So, with the you called them charm spells. In the book, they're referred to as enchanting spells. It says that the casting cost is always 1, but each one has a saving throw by the target subject. So I wondered when you gave me, like, there's the first illusion spell had 1 point, the other one had 2. Is that
Okay.
definitely the cost, or is that more the saving throw number?
Now, to be completely
Victims.
honest, I don't know what the PDF that you purchased include, but I do have an additional compendium.
Oh, the compendium. Yeah.
Yeah, which has additional spells in it, and the enchantment spells are on the last page of it, and the mass one has a spellcasting cost of 2.
Okay.
Okay,
You
so
get
basically,
one off drive through.
sorry.
Jason, you got one off drive through, Jason.
I got just the basic PDF off drive-through. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
I couldn't see the compendium.
No, I didn't see
I
it.
don't know what the PDF includes, because
It's
it says 12 pages, but I don't know what.
It does say
it just appears to be the GM screen stuff with a short list of monster stats and this Witch of Travamunda.
Yeah, the first was the cover, and then next pages.
Okay, so you got the first story as well. Okay. Yeah, I do read that their cost, it's always 1. Okay, but each of it has a saving throw. No, okay, so the basic throw, the saving throw, sorry, it's on the object of the spell with characteristic. So let's say you
Yes.
spend 1 to hallucinate somebody, they roll on their spirit. Let's say for a kobold it's 3. So regardless of your point expenditures, they have to roll 3 or under to resist to your magic.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just asking about the numbers, because if it...
Yeah, I don't know why they did specify that their cost is always 1, then to present me with a cost of 2, like in their...
Well, Probably because
rulebook.
they wrote the basic rules before they came up with the individual spells in the compendium.
Yeah, might be. Okay. I mean, they probably didn't see fit a cost of 1 for something that would affect a multitude of people. So I'll read it this way, rather than again trying to charm a singular person or create minor illusions, etc. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's counterintuitive, but yeah, I can see where they went with this, but I would say let's stick with the costs that I told you
Yeah,
while
yeah, yeah.
reading
That's
out loud
fine. Yeah,
the
yeah.
spells, regardless of what the DM screen says. To
Yeah,
be
yeah. It
fair.
makes the most sense to do that.
Okay. Then again, before we delve into the first adventure, I mean, I did read everything that was in the DM side of things and in the first adventure that we are going to play. I might not be ready for every singular eventuality or problem that might come up. So let's make this vow all together that we'll try to figure things out rather than going strictly to what's written and just see what fits with us and our play style and whatnot, if that works for you. All right.
So what you're saying is, Jason, stop being a Rolls lawyer. It's okay.
No. It's perfectly fine because I didn't recall this specific sentence that you read out loud. So thank you for that. Then again, it goes against what the same author written in another of their core rule books. So again, that's something that I didn't put the 2 and 2 together. So it's perfectly fine. And what I wanted to do is to speak freely one another to resolve things rather than create animosity because maybe I will rule something in a way then a similar event
GM's
in
law is
another time.
final.
Yes, but I want my players to be happy, even you, Becky.
Yeah, but you see, I just backed you up for once. I'm going to trade that favour in later.
What? What an event. What an event. All right. So, are we ready to delve into this first adventure?
Yes.
Okay, so before getting to the narrating part, did you decide what your character is? As in, are they a mercenary? Are they a shit cat, as Becky said? Are they
I
part
realised
of the...
where I got confused. I was getting confused with Panzer Jaeger, and it's Panzer that means cat, and Jaeger is hunter. So I was getting confused with the term cat hunter.
I just looked it up as well in fucking Google Translate. And yes, it should be JA with an umlaut because it means treasure hunters. That makes sense.
Treasure.
Schatz means treasure.
Has it gotten wrong with the translation from Italian, maybe?
No. Anyway, I'm going to be a treasure hunter.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it sort of makes sense for us all to be the same sort of thing.
About this, yeah, it does make sense. I'm definitely seeing my character as kind of a charlatan. So I think he'd be less familiar with the actual like treasure hunting, tomb raiding sort of stuff. But I can see him definitely being involved in like the end part of the process of like actually doing the selling and like the appraising of stuff. So he's still coming along as he does from time to time. But yes.
Okay. So, before delving again into the into the adventure. I just want to be aware that Schatzjägers are not that well seen. Just to make things perfectly clear, because as I read to you before, every piece of knowledge or artifact belonging to what was before of this apocalypse is forbidden by the Emperor and the Magisterium. What you do as a job is to go and find these very pieces of valuables to sell on the black market.
Yeah.
So then again, it's not really...
Fight the system, end the power. Not that hard in German.
Okay, I just wanted to make completely clear that if you go to somebody and say, "Oh yeah, I'm a treasure hunter," it's not going to be well received.
That's why I call myself a shit cat.
A shit cat. Perfect.
We're in import export.
Definitely import, hopefully export.
Well, yeah, I probably just call myself, I don't know, an antiques enthusiast or mover of wares.
And antiques is from before the fall. We can't. That's bad.
Okay, then.
Somebody who helps
cultural artifacts.
Cultural ambassador.
Let's see how that goes. And this is basically what you all are deciding, sitting at this rundown tavern in a corner table, drinking ale from dirty cups, and away from the loud chit chatter of other characters of your league. And you see some person coming in. They are covered in a cloak, and they look around the tavern until they see you, and they come at your table saying, "I'm sorry to bother you. I'm speaking with Kaspar."
You say what now? Sorry, you said what now?
Off to a great start. I'm sorry. I was tasked to bring this envelope to someone that looks like your fellow over there. Is your name Kaspar by any chance?
Oh, Scheiße, I just learned your name. How long has it been?
I was hoping that you would buy me a drink first at the very least, but yes, I can take the latter off you.
It's not my letter. I'm just a bringer of news. So
okay, then.
Here's your letter. I won't offer anything. They don't pay me enough. I'm sorry, sir. They give you the envelope and go away through the front door of the tavern. You see that this is a sealed envelope with a neat handwriting on top to Kaspar. You open it, and
not dear Kaspar.
Not dear Kaspar, no. It just reads, "Help, I'm in danger, come to Travemünde." And it's signed by Sibylla.
Sibylla.
Yes. For the sake of the narration, you do know that Travemünde is a small town protected by a not so sturdy palisade, about a day and a half of travel from Lübeck, where you're from. This Sibylla, you do not know her too well, as in you know who she is, but you are more like oh no, sorry, my bad. You do know her quite fondly, as you had some sort of past with her. The
That's why
nature
she's
of
saying
it
two, not dear.
Exactly. And the nature
As
of
per my
your-
last letter, please help.
exactly. I mean, the adventure states that it's your sister, but it's too important of a bond for me to bring it like openly into the game so soon. So let's say you had some sort of past event with her. Maybe she tasked you with find something, or you helped her build their fence to a house. Whatever, you decide the entity of this relationship, but you do recall of her fondly. She
Okay.
specifically, with no half terms, asks for your help. It's
And
been
it just
quite
says,
come to Travemunde.
help, come to Travemundo.
Yeah. Travemunde is the town where she's from. So it's not weird that you've been asked to go
Okay.
there. But it's been, let's say, several moons since the last time you saw
Yes.
her or spoke to her.
Is it definitely her handwriting?
You assume it is. Again, it's been a while, and I mean, you do. I mean, yeah, you are smart enough to recall. Let's make the first check of the season. Make a mind check.
Man, the check. I need some more space over here.
I don't think you can ask for a mind check without saying, "Do you mind if you make a mind check?"
And yeah, my bad. I will make sure to to say
I got
it
a
next
pass.
time.
Bang on 3.
Okay. So then again, it's been a while since the last time you spoke to her, but she's written to you before. You do not have one of her letters on you, but you do recognize her handwriting. Maybe it's a little bit hasty, a little bit trembling,
Yeah.
but it's definitely her handwriting.
She did have the
Like
time to give it to a postie, though, to get it delivered.
Or to someone she trusts.
But my point is, she's not in, like, necessarily immediate danger. It's not like she's trapped under a caved-in building or something.
You really hope she's not, because it's a day and a half travel from
Yeah.
here to
Yeah,
Travemünde.
we'll be
So,
dealing with the funeral rites otherwise by then.
yeah, you can safely say so.
What then, Casper? Good news?
I mean, if you're implying because she's not dead yet, then yes, that is good news. But it seems that Sibylla, in very vague terms, needs us to go and see her.
Right, so you're commissioning us for an adventure.
Commissioning is a very strong word, but I can
have to say,
certainly.
from the perspective of a tavern, I had rather hoped that you'd be a tall, dark, handsome stranger.
We've been through this. That's just a costume I wear sometimes.
Okay, well, you cannot travel there alone, so
No, that would be daft.
you would die.
Yes, I would.
Maybe we can do some business there. What's this place like? I've never been.
What is Travemünde like, super serious DM?
As in, what kind of activities are conducted there? What kind of buildings are there?
Yeah. Is it fairly prosperous? Is it run down? Like, what we're talking about here?
Okay, to your memory, Travemünde is one of the few villages outside of these main cities that are composing and making out the Empire of Heroes, as I told you
Okay.
before. It has a strong wooden palisade outside of it. It has its own militia and several shops and houses. It's not as big as Lubeck, not big as a half of Lubeck, but it has like its general needs to be like self-sustained rather than having to hope that the main cities nearby send like goods and wares for its survival.
It's a home away from home, Yopper.
Sounds like a bit like a place where you might be able to do some business.
Well, I don't
Quite
know about
possibly.
you, but the business here has dried up, and I'm down to my last 5 penny hookers. So
I wish I had 5.
a new place is a new opportunity, new contacts to be made.
So I assume you're all leaving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to stay here when the only plot leader is somewhere else.
And Casper only get into trouble about us.
Very
Even
good
I.
player behavior on your behalf, Becky. Thank you.
I've barely fleshed out my character yet. Give me a second.
Also, I just gave him like a general relationship with someone he wasn't aware of but 5 minutes ago.
So the
Give me-
sister of
give him
yours,
some
you slept
space.
with her?
Did you fuck? So basically, being you as we made out, being Schatzjäger, let's say you did not have like anything planned for the time being. You are on your own bosses. You work for yourselves.
Yeah, we're looking for some work.
Yeah,
We've got
you're
a
looking for
network to
some
do
work.
that.
Let's
Meet
say
people
that.
who want artifacts.
Let's say that if you got somebody to tell that you're leaving, you do, and then you're off to the wilderness. Did some of you acquire an adventurer pack?
Yes.
Okay,
Almost.
so you know what to eat during this day and a half trip to Travemünde. Okay, being this a very very long road, I would say that you walk for the good part of the first day before you decide to camp, and then you walk for another half a day and arrive at Travemünde in the early afternoon, give or take.
Oh, that
I
was
will.
it. Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, you were saying.
I was just going to have an encounter moment if we've just arrived. And say, that was a surprisingly short trip. I thought all journeys were 2 encounters long.
This is what you will say after you roll a d6 for me, please.
Oh,
You did not suspect the montage.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. And Phil, would you roll me a d6, please?
I rolled a 1.
Okay. And what about you, Jason?
I also rolled a 1.
That's perfect. Becky, one last time a d6, please.
Somebody's going to get this shit. 5.
Well, you were a shit cat.
Okay. So, Becky, at the gates of Travemünde, you do say exactly what you were about to say, but just rephrase, I thought this trip would have been a far encountered trip, and then we just made it.
A what? A foreign encountered?
A four encountered...
Oh, a 4 encountered trip.
Yeah.
Why did I say 4? I did not mean to say 4. I meant to say 2.
No, there were 4. A voice tells you from the clouds. Basically, I asked you to roll because I didn't want to take the responsibility for you to get an encounter, but you missed all the encounters. So you were
Okay, now
lucky.
there's been a montage. We montaged our way through the 4 encounters.
Yeah, what did happen is that you are aware that it's not safe to travel in the wilderness, nor in small groups, not even alone. But the trip was very, very quiet for some reason. Which is the reason? You don't know. And as you are facing the closed gates of the Travemunde, you see one soldier on top of the palisade looking down at you. State your business or leave.
This is you, Casper.
Well, someone's in a bit of a grumpy mood today, aren't they?
Yeah,
I'm here to see my sister.
Like that's supposed to sell anything to me. Who's your sister?
My sister's name is Sibylla.
You see that he pokes his head somewhere else along the working of the palisade. Oh, okay. So we are going with the fact that she is indeed your sister.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so
You might have also fucked her, but she's a sister. She's his sister.
I haven't fucked my sister. I'm perfectly happy to say I've fucked a lot of people, but not my sister.
Okay.
Then you see the guard looking down at you again, while the gate is being pried open from the inside. I will get you downstairs. And once the gate is fully opened, so you are accompanied inside of the city walls of Travemunde, you see this guard that welcomed you, again in brackets, from the top of the wall, leaning on its lance, spear rather than lance, and looks at you somewhat sad in his eyes. So you are the Caspar fellow, aren't you?
Vogel, not fellow, but yes.
Yeah, sorry, I don't speak German even if I'm from Germany, but
You speak grumpy guard, I get it.
I don't want you to I mean, it's not really my place to talk, but you should know what you're going up against. And your sister has been incarcerated.
I see. Am I allowed to know for what?
Thing is that you see, it's been a couple of months now that a Meister is has come to Travemunde by order of the Magisterium, and during their investigations they took your sister and thrown her in jail. Basically, what you know is that a Meister is an inquisitor appointed by the Magisterium in order to try and punish heresies. And you know full well that being able to cast magic and not being marked is an heresy.
Okay, so
because you might be assimilated with the Mishlings.
Right. So marked as a societal thing rather than like a physical thing. I understand now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a letter of mark, not a physical mark.
Yeah. You had to declare that you can do magic.
Right.
Well, you've told me more than plenty. I do appreciate it, but yes,
I can
we
point you
take
to
it from here.
I can point you to the Meister house.
I would much rather gain visitation to actually see Sibylla first before I go and puff my chest out at this Magister or Meister.
You can try. This Heidegger fellow has proven to be very strict. Sibylla is not allowed to see anyone but him or his Ritters.
Right. So
Yeesh.
he's using his position of power in order to imprison the girls he finds attractive.
I
wouldn't say that in
I have.
general, not out loud.
I have definitely
Indeed,
said
she
it,
obviously
and out
turned
loud.
him down.
I don't know, but given that he's in charge of heresies, I will be more invested in your sister's fate rather than, joking on the Meister's figure.
As they
Nothing
say
I
in a
love more
distant
than to
land,
fight the
sir.
system.
As they say in a distant land, sir. ¿Por qué no los dos?
Okay.
Why not both?
Oh.
There you go. Why did you not say that in German?
I mean, we don't even know if Spain is still a thing. Okay, so basically you will try to see Sibylla.
Warum nicht beides? Apparently.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But then again, there's the death penalty for heretics. I don't think I don't think the what's it called? Sorry. Yeah, I don't know if the marshal will allow like this big of a penalty for some uncorresponded love.
Well, I was just about to say, if she's been imprisoned for 2 months and she hasn't been executed yet...
No. She's not been imprisoned for 2 months. The Meister is in town.
He's been there for... Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how long has she been imprisoned for? Do you know?
I do believe it should be not even a week.
Okay. So
she
hasn't got long then.
Evidence.
She's just accused at the moment. There's been no trial or anything.
No. Yeah.
Do the Magisterium even do trials?
Very summary ones, yes.
Very one-sided.
Yeah.
Oh, the milk was a bit sour. Heresy.
Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated, but yeah. It's been treated this poorly before, and I assume it will be several times in the future. This case... Yeah, but I do see where you're coming from. I do... No, I don't. I can't say it out loud. But then again, this matter is somewhat more serious than spoiled milk.
Okay, well, thank you for your help. Like I said, we'll take it from here.
Be my guest. If you need any help, please let me know.
Well, I suggest we go see this minister, and then we search everything he has to find the very necessary accoutrements that we require to blackmail him. Failing that, we frame him.
Well, that's
Impressive.
easy enough to do.
Something that I didn't specify before is that Sibylla, or Sibylla, whatever you want to put the accent in, I don't know, it's only allowed to see either the Meister that goes by the name of Heidegger or their Ritters. Ritters are these settings knights, so they are usually of noble origins and heavily armored.
Okay.
No
Well,
fun.
I say we've got we've got two potential options where I could be of use. If she's only allowed to see specific people, as long as I know what these people look like, I could potentially pass as one of them.
I think we should be careful before using the magics when dealing with the ministerium.
Well, that's the point, in that theoretically this is bypassing them entirely.
May I recommend we first go to this minister and speak with him. Find out the nature of the accusation and what he wants,
Alright.
why he has done this, and look for anything we may use against him.
I'll come, but I just think that he's going to be accusing her of something
That she did not
ridiculous
do.
that she did
Exactly.
not do and have stupid motives.
But whilst we are there, we look for anything he may possess which can be used to accuse him. Failing that, we look for the opportunity to put something there which we can then accuse him of. So if we look at this place from the point of view of how do we break in and plant the very nefarious evidence that we will then go and get.
Do we have anything particularly heretical with this?
Well, not right
No,
now,
but,
but I'm sure we can go and find something. It is what we do.
A magical item would be perfect, something small.
Something that is very hard for him to deny. It would be ideal, yes. We will destroy this man.
An enchanted weapon, perhaps.
Well, if it's that good, I'd like to have it, but failing that yet.
Maybe an enchanted dagger, something small to
Indeed.
Something I wouldn't use, yes.
Well, that's simple. You get hold of a dagger, a perfectly mundane dagger, and I enchant it.
Should we have something a little bit more flamboyant? Maybe use that would suit his position.
We need something that will destroy the man.
Are you suggesting something a bit more phallic shaped?
I'm suggesting something, yes, something like that of a personal nature, which he can be accused of, and something that can be demonstrated publicly that he has broken the ministerium's code. We utterly destroy the bastard, even though your sister's probably guilty.
I love how you're
That's
already making
not the
contingency
point.
plans, and you don't even know what your sister is accused of.
She's neither innocent and falsely accused, but also probably also casts magic like Casper does. Either way, the
suggesting
system
that
is
we,
broken and we should tear it down.
Are you suggesting that we go and speak with him first, because you also mentioned about breaking in, which seems
Yes. We go
a
see
tad
him
risky.
first, so that we can reconnoiter the place, and also it's a good opportunity to go in, meet the man, get the measure of him, and then also ask if we can see your sister. You never know, he may allow it. Failing that, he'll have some ridiculous task he wants us to do in exchange for her freedom or something stupid like that. And we use the opportunity to reconnoiter his place to find out how we would break in, plant the evidence, and then destroy the man and tear down the whole system from the inside.
Oh, sorry, be right back. 5 minutes. So
Viva la revolution.
you decide what you want to do. Just a second.
Make it sense to me.
He needs to go and plan our tearing down of the system. That's not included in the module. Okay, yep, cool. I'm up for that. Do you have anything to add, Philippe?
It sounds like a reasonable plan. So
Yeah, I know. What the hell's come of us having a reasonable plan?
it can't work.
No. No plan survives contact with the GM.
I say, if we had some sort of like, if you talk about a chanted weapon, if we had like a dagger, so we could smuggle it in. But if it was a bit fancy, so something like somebody's position might have.
We should enchant something he has already been seen with.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yes, some sort of... if he has a staff or a particular robe he likes to wear, or...
Exactly, yes. Or if he wears the spectacles.
Or a favourite horse.
Okay, so have you decided in how many parts do you want to cut this man before throwing it into the river?
When the revolution comes, we cannot be responsible for the mob.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to see him first, at least.
Perfect. Okay, so you do find quite easily what which is the Meister house, because it has the magisterium banners hanging from the windows. And
they will be
I wonder
good
who
for
was evicted
ascending
from
up
this
to the
house.
windows and climbing in. This is a first weakness.
yeah. And there is one heavily armored knight in front of the front door that spots you coming his way.
And that is the first obstacle.
Potentially.
Standing in front of the second obstacle, which is the door.
No, you said there are banners hanging down from the windows, so we can climb in via them.
At nighttime, probably. He
What we
just
need to do
looks
is get a
down.
hooker for the night.
He's about 2 meters tall and looks at you. It doesn't say anything.
I picture Yoppa as being 2 meters 10.
A little bit taller. We're here to see the Meister.
On what grounds?
These grounds. The grounds of this house.
We have business with him about
I don't believe that we are waiting for a jester to entertain the Meister.
It's just as long you haven't got one.
Looks like you do.
I wish to discuss the imprisonment of my sister with him.
He moves back, knocks on the door before opening the door. First floor.
All the guards in this place are so stiff. Going.
He waits for you all to go inside the house and then close the door behind you. And you do gain the impression that this was somebody else's house before the Meister arrived. That was emptied for him and his entourage to be here. and it's not properly being redecorated. There is this tiny stairwell going upstairs where you see on top of it an open door with some voices coming from inside. I assume
we-
you go. Yeah, sorry.
Can
There's
we
no one else
hear
here.
any of the conversation? If it is a conversation that's happening?
It is a conversation, but it's pretty mundane and pretty generic for it to be of any of use for the case at issue.
Sure.
It's about this interrogation of this thief or this like the turn of the guards on the palisades. It's very generic stuff that are clearly no use to you or to your sister for that matter. Can I assume you all go upstairs? Okay.
Yes.
So basically, what you see is this big wooden table with this tiny, bald, and pockmarked man sitting behind it and writing on the registers, while three other people wearing robes are talking to him about their findings or their data that they're sharing with him. He merely looks at you before keeping writing, but as soon as you walk in, the other three-person or shut up and fall silent, while the master says, "What's your reason for being here?"
Herr Heidegger, I was going to ask you the same question, actually. You have arrested my sister, and I want to know on what grounds and what I can do to see her.
You're calling me by name, so I assume I should be your acquaintance, but your looks, I definitely am not. Also, you are in my house now, so you don't really have the authority to ask me questions. Your sister, the sweet Sibylla, is being imprisoned because she's been rightfully accused of magic capabilities, therefore heresy, not being marked herself. She used her magic abilities to kill 3 kids. But I will do a question to you now, Caspar. For how long have you been hiding the magic powers of your sister?
That is a massive implication on your part, that you would think I would even know that she had any magical abilities. She's normally very open with me.
I am the voice and the hand of the magisterium, and yet you address me by name, saying that I'm making false accusations, sir. Is that what you're implying?
I mean, you are implying that I would know that she was magical. And I did not.
Are you?
Yes.
Can I see your mark?
Yes. And I show it to him. I lift my ankle seductively. No.
So, oh, I see what's going on. Makes sense. I mean, the town folk are incredible when it comes to these sort of things. Mark wants son to leave the daughter unmarked so that she can act freely in this little town, so that is far away from the magisterium and she can act undisturbed. Is that the reason? Is that the reason that you've been marked and moved to Lubeck?
I am racking my brains for some more backstory for my sister that I only knew like 10 minutes ago.
The thing is that basically you are not aware of any magic abilities that your sister possesses.
Okay.
And it is very clear that this Meister has not taken you into any sort of sympathy, and
obviously.
is making wild assumptions.
I am flattered that you think that we lead such exciting lives, Herr Heidegger. Quite simply, when I started to demonstrate magical capabilities within the family, she was a bit shit, really, and nobody who knew her thought that she was magical, so you are the first, I suppose, so congratulations. You must have a very inquisitive mind to at least some things after all.
Or at least some evidence of some kind, because as far as I know, this is a backwater village with nothing of any consequence to ever happen here. These are simple, primitive people. They barely
steady
even
on.
have a town wall.
What are the evidence until the trial is not of your concern?
It is somewhat. Vogel here
not.
is my friend. I recently learned his first name. Things that impact his sister are of a moderate concern of mine.
What we know is that your friends who recently shared his first name with you, so I'm not so sure I will call him a friend, as being...
I overheard it.
To be fair, I do rarely disclose my first name.
I don't really care.
For mysteriousness.
Oh, wow. Some sort of a hedgelord we have on our hands. But his sister is well known for handling herbs and flowers and coming out with potions, and 3 kids were apparently poisoned with monk shoot.
A what
3
shoot?
kids were poisoned by monk shoot.
What is monk shoot?
I don't know, I just looked for the general translation
Oh,
of
monk's
the...
hood. Monk's hood, yes.
Oh, monk's hood, okay. Yeah, I read that wrong. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
And you see...
And what evidence do you have that she was the one who prepared the monk's hood and it wasn't simply added after the fact by somebody else?
Again, until trial, not on your concern, which are
the children just
our evidences. Sorry,
too.
Phil, I didn't get what you said.
Or the children just weren't playing in the garden and coming into contact with it.
At this point, you do hear one of the 3 robbed men speaking and telling you that the pastor's kids knew better.
Oh, the pastor's kids. Of course it makes sense now.
As soon as this robbed man opens his mouth, you see literal daggers and lightnings coming out of the Meister's eyes, and he immediately fell silent again.
But I'm just saying that they're very smart. Because they're pastor kids.
I am afraid your sister's dead and she's got, I guess, the pastor's kid.
Now I do have a lot of work to do, so please leave my premises unless you got some other information to share for the investigation at hand. Otherwise, you're not welcome here anymore.
Yes, we will leave your forcibly acquired premise, and I will give my regards to the evicted occupier.
Right. Can I ask
When I find them.
which is there an external window to this room? And which one would it be on the outside of the house?
The back
and is
ones.
it back windows? And are there banners on these windows?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay, I wish to go accidentally the wrong way as I leave the premises and walk into a room that has windows with banners. So if I make my mental map of the house, because I want to make sure I know the route to this room. So I leave the room and I accidentally go the wrong way.
It's pretty straightforward. I mean, there's some sort of corridor separating two rows of rooms. One on the side of this studio from the others that are facing the front of the house.
Okay. So
and as soon as you open the door, you hear shouting from the studio, "Wrong door, wrong floor even."
Scheiße, sorry. That was it, down there. Okay. But yes, I'll have a good look at the room that I opened first.
It's a bedroom.
Okay. So if
nice soft landing.
Yeah, but also if we go in at night, there'll be somebody asleep in there. Is the bed used, or does it look like it's just one of the rooms have taken over and not done anything with?
Looks like it's used. And Phil, given that you got the highest mind stat, would you roll for me a mind check, please?
I shall. And that's a fail at 5.
Shit. And Jason, would you mind rolling a mind check too? Or even Becky if you want to. I mean it's definitely out
of a critical fail.
I got a pass. You're welcome.
Okay. And something doesn't add up.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Not because, I mean, you don't know what your sister's main activity is now. You know, she's been doing lots of different kinds of things to bring food to the table, or very clean, etc. And she's been selling flowers every now and then. What doesn't seem right is that this monk's hood, and you are aware of this, doesn't grow around Travemünde.
Okay.
You do know that in order to find the actual monk's hood, you should travel east, outside of the city gates, around the Rostock area. It's about a half a day walk.
Okay. Yeah.
Also,
seems like a hell of a lot of trouble for her to go to.
Seems like somebody from outside of town would have brought it in. Not
Indeed.
Somebody who lives here. Somebody that's visiting, perhaps.
Where did the Meister come from?
Sorry, Phil?
Can we find out where the Meister came from?
Only if you do a Columbo thing where you go, one more thing.
Yeah, does his accent reek of kind of a bit more eastern from here?
I mean, Eidaga, it's a name that resonates with you because it's the it comes from the magisterium of Lübeck.
Okay.
Being Travemünde a colony of Lübeck, usually if some high official come here, they are from the main city. The main fortified city being Lübeck in this case.
Okay.
So maybe during your not so legal activities you came across his name. Maybe you didn't have anything directly to do with him, also because you would have been in pretty big trouble. But yeah, you may have heard his name. And you
Well-
are also aware that apparently the kids that died were the pastor
Yes.
kids.
And I was just about to say, I'd love to meet this pastor, or at least get to know his order of service. It may well be that he's been away in for, say, yes, if someone's, brought in the monk's hood, or maybe he's sent someone out, or if he's new himself.
The pastor, you say?
Perhaps we should search your sister's house as well, just to see if she's got any.
Well, I presumed that they'd already ransacked the house, but I suppose there's no harm in looking. They might have missed
We
something.
need somewhere to stay anyway.
We do. Yes.
Okay. Okay,
Where we
so
find her house is the perfect site for a new ministerium building.
Yes.
there's also plenty of windows to attach banners and whatnot. But if you don't mind, I will end the session here so that we can resume next week with a
Shit, I
visit
better make
to
some
the
notes
pastor.
then.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to
that's good.
meeting this pastor. Is he spaghetti or is he tagliatelle? What kind of pasta is he?
Usually.
Oh, I should end the session, shouldn't I?
Thank you for everybody who tuned in, who will tune in the future. Thank you for having me as your DM for the next couple of sessions, or a little bit more if we enjoy the system. And good night, everybody. That will see the video, hopefully.
Good night.
Good night.
To all the nobody that watched. Bye.
Also,